Whew. This is a bit of a throwback video. Same spot where I made the infamous nutted in a Whole Foods bathroom video and then left for a good 10 months. But I'm here for a different reason. And normally I'd have the camera on my face, but I don't think I could do it, man. I feel like a ghoul. Puffy face, bags, confidence at an all-time low. But this video is not about being pessimistic. It's about, initially it was supposed to be a video about me talking about my success with my first cold approach, or my first successful cold approach, because that's what I plan to do today. I got a haircut. I plan to go to Barnes & Noble's to encounter a couple of chicks, because those are the type of environments where you might find a bit of females around here and there, or at least not the ones that are kind of a bit too wild, a bit too out there, you know. But unfortunately, my balls are the size of grapes, and I couldn't muster up the courage to do so. Not today. No, this isn't a fail. This is a temporary retreat. I will be back, of course, but it'll be on Sunday instead of today. So I gotta wait until then because work and other excuses. But that video will come. But now I got something that kind of ticked me off today. I've seen something on Instagram. Now Instagram obviously is a cesspool. You go on certain reels and you see some crazy stuff. You of course see cheeks. You of course see things that will potentially lead to a nut. But this time, I had to see someone I once knew back in high school. Around freshman year, science class. Now, I don't care. I'm gonna say it. I will say it. I don't care. Whew, boy. Someone I knew in science class. A girl. I was obviously interested in me. And I didn't really know. Of course I couldn't tell. Back then I had even less confidence than I did now. And she was cool. She was okay. I didn't really see it because back then, freshman year, everybody had masks on. We couldn't really see each other's faces. It was only like the eye level. And I was like, I'm good. I'm chill. And I missed an opportunity. Within a couple of months, actually, she got snatched away by this dude. Now, I kind of knew him at the time. He was okay. I think I seen him posing with a gun, but that's besides the point. Most people in my high school, my former high school, kind of thuggish, but okay. You deal with that, you move on. And then something just triggered this feeling in my mind. I kind of got very abnormally ticked off for some reason, seeing her account and seeing that heart next to the dude's Instagram handle, whatever. And I was like, dang, I'm really not just 0-7. I'm probably like 0-23 now. Like, there's nothing successful that's happened in my life when it comes to women, pretty much like ever, besides like a couple of times where women that I have no interest in approached me. I mean, that literally is the only thing stopping me from being an involuntarily celibate individual, is that if I had standards that were on the lower side, I would go and, in my case, settle for women that I'm not necessarily attracted to physically or emotionally. Because yes, of course, the physical part is a very important factor, but the character is also important. Because dude, I'm telling you, Mike and Ike instantly if that personality is not on point. But I'm not even going to be interested in you, first of all, if you're not at least like a 5 out of 10. Because that's what I think I am. I really truly believe that everybody should be with their looks match. That's the way to cure everything. But society's not that way, and that's never gonna happen. But I'm a cool 5 out of 10 currently. So I feel like if I give it a 5 out of 10, everything's cool. But nah, it's always the girls that are either have crummy personalities or I'm just not interested in them physically. What can you do about that? It's just the loneliness kicks in. When you've been secluded for so long, you start to become desperate and you start to think back to those times where you had opportunities to get with these girls you weren't interested in, but you didn't because you had standards back then. You know you have standards now, but you're just too delusional. And you're thinking, oh man, I missed out. Brother, no, you didn't miss out. There's a reason why you weren't into them then, and there's a reason why you feel some kind of push and pull because you know you shouldn't be interested at all. You should be like, okay, accept your fate, whatever, and move on. But you also feel like, man, what if? But there is no what if. That time is gone. It was already in the past. You can do nothing about it. Yes, I do believe that you can get your get back. But at that point, once you achieve this level of success, status, wealth, whatever, you'd be on to bigger and better things. You don't need to get back with the girl that you were kind of on and off with or whatever. You had a situationship, something, whatever, back in the day, just because you want to feel that power trip. Because the power is where it's really at. The feeling of getting back with somebody that, in your eyes, kind of forgot about you. That's a big thing, man. Oh my gosh. Replaceable, I'm telling you. These girls will think you're replaceable. Will treat you as like some... It goes both ways though, but I'm just speaking off of my experience. Like if you don't interact with them for a bit, they'll forget about you like you were nothing, like you meant nothing. You could have known them for years. It's really funny. But if you're experiencing something like this, if you're thinking about this girl you knew years ago and you haven't spoken to her for years, dude, you just need, easier said than done, but you gotta move on. You gotta get with somebody or attempt to look for somebody else. That's why I attempted to go out and cold approach. Because I needed to erase that stuff from my mind, because it's a big factor in why I feel stuck and why I've masturbated so much that my Johnson literally does not work. I have another, not even scab, but like cyst on my Johnson where it literally is like a bump, and I don't know what to even call it. Is it a cyst? Is it just like this bump, but it's a friction burn that didn't fully heal? And maybe is it infected? Who knows? Will my worm fall off? Who knows? But that's just the cause of bad actions, and who really knows at this point? Who really knows? But just a bit of a rant. I usually don't make videos in the dead of the night because I should be sleeping now and I've work tomorrow, but I had to get it off my chest. Did really tick me off though. It did really tick me off. I'm really thinking about that now. Wow. After like X amount of years, 3-4 years, still with the same, like, come on. And you know that dude is beat them duties down, man. That's the unfortunate part. And it's like, yeah, once you come to that conclusion, it's like, yeah, it's there's no chance. It's over, man. Wow, and that's another topic I could delve into that now, actually. And why not? Why not? It's cool outside. It's calm, mild. Boy, oh boy. women or girls, I want to say girls because that's in my age range. Girls all start off with like a similar value. They're all like a blank, clean slate. And over time, throughout their experiences and choices they make, stuff gets written onto that slate. Some stuff can be erased, some stuff can be rewritten again, and others are permanent. Some things on that slate written in ink, written in Sharpie marker, and it can never be erased. And that's the unfortunate part with certain women, and why it sucks to have a preference like mine. It sucks to only desire women with little to no, let me keep it being, no experience. And you might be saying, oh, Ladykiller, you made a video about banging escorts off of Escort Alligator and going to rubmaps.stage and getting your Johnson stroked. Like, okay. Now, I completely understand, but everybody is free to their preferences. Like, okay, this is the new age, man. And also, there's a difference between paying for something and receiving it genuinely. I've never received anything genuinely in my life when it comes to the opposite sex. Nothing. The only thing, I'm the kissless. I don't know about hugless. Definitely handholdless. And the virgin, there's an asterisk. But technically not. Which is, man. It was a learning lesson for sure, because doing escort maxing only can take you so far. It can only build your confidence if you care about that stuff. And I was never really one to care about the fact that, oh bro, I just banged. Dude, it's really about the genuine banging. That's what really counts. Paying for something, that's kind of like cheating in a video game. Like the rocket launcher in GTA, it makes the game unfun. It's like, you didn't work for it, you didn't earn it at all. So that's why probably why I still have the preference I have now. Because I didn't evolve, I didn't mature from that little boy I was back when I was 14. That still wanted a woman with the same amount of experience as me, because back then I had zero experience. And it just makes sense. So that's why I have the preference that I have now. Because I never went through that actual change and actually acquiring genuine love and connection. But it's but that's the preference. Anybody could have their preference, but this is a very hard preference to have in the modern age, man, because so many women nowadays are just going down a path that a bunch of the men are going down on. It's not just the women, because I'm speaking off of my experiences and my viewpoint as a man in training, because I still feel like a boy sometimes. The promiscuity of women and the promiscuity of men changed society. Now things have went downhill. It's not the same. You gotta look thousands of miles across the ocean, across the sea, to find some random Asian woman that hasn't seen any dude besides her father and brother, just so you can find a woman that doesn't have permanent marker on her blank, or no longer her slate, period. That's the hard truth. And even then, it's getting harder and harder to find something like that. But dude, I will go to Vietnam. I'm gonna C-Max. I'm a Geo-Max. I'll see how it goes, but I need to have money in my pocket. And that's for the future. But in the US, I'll still try and attempt, of course. I am definitely not giving up. I would never give up. I don't care. Like I said, until you're 60. But, dude, is it hard? Is it hard when you have very strict preferences? And it's not even much about the looks aspect. Like I said, 5 out of 10, that's really it. And I could even go for a 4. If I'm being honest, I could go for a 4. Because a bunch of the 0 and 7, let me not get there. But it was never really about the looks as much for me. It's just like, I need anything, man. Brother, I need a genuine connection. Not anything, but a genuine connection that's at least a 4 or 5 and above out of 10, you know? Very slim pickings though, man. Gotta go to yoga classes, Pilates classes, like, come on. Gotta sign up for this, sign up for that, go to a pottery place and wait around and see somebody who's really gonna be 18 to 22, literally in my age range, that's not in college. Like, come on. It's brutal. It's so brutal, man. Will I have to wait? No, I just gotta keep trying. 10,000 rejections. Like that one dude on that documentary, Shy Boys or Shy Guys, something like that. Either 1,000 or 10,000 rejections. That's hilarious, but it's the pill for sure. It's a pill to swallow. Oh, man. But we move on. We keep moving forward. I'm not going to rope. I doubt I'll ever rope. It's just not worth it. I just see it's possible. It's possible. Man. But it's just hard, though. It's hard. Finding a girl that does have qualities that you would want in somebody, or that I would want in somebody. I don't know, man. It's hard to come by as these women or as these girls mature into women. Because when you're early on, that's why people, especially in the black pill community, obsess over high school love, and I never had high school love. Like, yeah, because that's a big, at least like either a stepping stone, or if you secure something like that early on, you're gonna be good for life. Because that's before she's tainted, quote unquote. It depends if you care about that stuff or not. It really is about your preference. I wish I was that dude that didn't care about something like a body count, something like past boyfriends. I wish, because I feel like every instance I'm getting cucked. It's a terrible feeling. I hate it. This is how I am. I can't change it. It's gonna be harder. The high school love, a bunch of us haven't experienced that. If you're like a loser, like some loser, if you weren't in any club, any sports, you weren't the smart kid, you weren't good at like any specific thing, you're done. You're done. You weren't attractive. You're done. You did not experience high school love, and it's like, wow, it will be hard. And that's how I was. I mean, I at least got like a little taste of something, but like, dude, the miserable texting at night, the waiting for responses, being left undelivered, like, dude, I can't even do that now because I feel like it's draining me. That little 14, 15 teenage technique of trying to like get a girl's interest and like waiting 3 minutes to text back and then doubling the time it takes, and like, this is so BS. It's so much. That's not how things work, man. It shouldn't work like that anyway. Oh man, but it's something you can't change. It's the past. Like, I couldn't go to prom. Like, who was I gonna go to prom with, man? And where's the money coming from? I blew 10K on certain activities, and it's just gone. Like, am I really gonna spend $100 on a prom ticket, and I have to get a suit, and all these dudes are wearing like expensive watches and getting cars? I can't drive. What is going on? What is going on? And I'm not even thinking about the others. I'm thinking about like going, period. Like, what am I going for? That experience is dead in the water. Dead in the water. And you know why it affects me now? Because I feel like there's nothing left. Like, what do I have left? I feel it's only a temporary feeling, of course, because once this goes away, I'll be fine. You think I'll care about high school prom when I'm moderately successful, when I'm successful in my own light? when I'm at peace, when I'm happy, when I'm on my way to fulfillment, or when I am fulfilled, I think I'll care about high school prom. No. I care about it now because I have nothing left. I have nothing. Except for my will to keep growing. It's something there. I don't know what it is. Something that keeps me fighting. Maybe it's this YouTube channel. Nobody watches it, but I still don't care. I'll still keep on uploading videos, and I'll make these better. I'm gonna learn how to video edit. I'm gonna do all of that, man. It's gonna come along for sure. I think I might end it off there. It's been 20 minutes. Good talk. Feel free, if you made it this far, to comment literally anything. It doesn't even have to be positive, just anything about how you feel about this video and what I've been talking about. Thank you for listening this far. Have a good night or day, whatever time it is for you. Later.